Well, good morning. It's beautiful, it's sunny. Middle of October. Only one night so far we've had where it's been freezing, so this is awesome weather. We've been busy harvesting corn, waiting for the bean ground to dry up. The 12-row header and combine just headed out, and we're gonna try loading up our wet bin quickly so that I can dry corn while we get into the beans.
My job first thing this morning is switching this combine over from corn, which it's got the 8-row header on it. So we're going to take this 8-row header off and got to get it ready for beans.
Alright, first truck is, well, he'll load me up and he'll still have some on him. It's amazing, yeah, that extra 4 rows on that combine running 12-row, that definitely brings in that grain quicker, and this field seems to be yielding quite well, which also helps.
Okay, so before I fuel the combine up, just had another thought. I'm going to use my little handy dandy little Milwaukee air compressor to air up my header. We have not used these things for a few days, so chances are that'll work. Chances are we're under air. Yeah, we're at 0.
Well, I made it back in time, but that cart is full. We even got some spillage going on. It's an 1131 grain cart, and Arch was able to squeeze 1,150 bushels in here, so this truck's just about full.
I'm not too sure. I was just trying to explain to Peter that we were going to his field today, so he thought we were going to one of the others, and I think he's almost so excited that he doesn't believe it. I'm not sure, but anyway, he said, "Oh no, we should do some other field first." I'm like, "No, Peter, we're doing yours today." So not sure whether it's nervous or excited or what it is, but the goal today is to get his 40 acres done, and then hopefully move the units back or get the soybeans going in some of our other fields here. Well, I ran a sample which ended up being 150 bushel sample. I'm thinking we're a little wet yet, but we're gonna quickly run it into the elevator just to see. One thing about it is it's very consistent, the moisture, so it doesn't really matter. Beans look good, and we'll see how it goes. We'll run this into the elevator and we'll make a decision as to whether we can keep going or whether we got to give it an hour or two.
No, it feels pretty good. Like,
Here you go. Ready? Here. Your first sample of grain. We'll run that into Cargill. I'm going to shut this thing down. I'm guessing. I'm going to guess we're going to be a little wet.
I think it'd still take one move.
We're going to find out. I'd rather shut her down, even if we got to give it an hour or something. We'll see what they say.
Okay, we are just about done. We're not even going to be able to finish this field. We will be caught up to the dryer, and once again the cart is right full and combine is all standing. So if it's gonna yield like this, we won't even use the 8-row a whole lot more this year. Daryl's busy working on, he's got the other combine going in Pieter's field. I'm not sure whether he's started quite yet, but I know he's ran some tests on that. And we're gonna run one combine over there. Pieter's stuff's all getting head hauled to the elevator, so we don't need the scale in the cart for that. And I think what we're gonna do is get this combine and the cart. The field of beans that we have to do is right there. We have 80 acres there and 160 acres on the other part of this section. So I think the idea is that we're going to do all the converting out here, put the corn header on the trailer and bring the straight cut header here. I believe is the plan. Trucking will be a lot slower then. I guess it's the year of learning different jobs. Dylan's been learning how to run the cart here since Quinn, his brother, has been in high school or gone back to school, and Pieter is now trying to run the dryer, so I'm teaching him how to do that.
Okay, so the elevator, Cargill's saying that it's not quite dry, but we're close enough. I think it's 14.1 and we needed it to be 14. So we are good to go. And I just got word that Arch and Dylan got the wet corn bin full. So we're doing a bit of a switcheroo here. Peter's gonna go pick them up and take them to Peter's field. And Arch is going to combine there, and then Dylan's going to come back with another pickup truck and help me. Oh, that road's rough. help me switch the other combine over. One combine is going to be going in beans here right shortly, and the second one hopefully within an hour. We'll have them both going in beans. We're going to be in two different fields to start off. Just the way it's working out and less travel that way. So again, a little bit of what's all going on here today. Just got the second combine up here running, and I'm running in a field of beans here we call the Bob Wild West field. That's where I'm at right now, and Arch is busy still combining Pieter's field, and see how that goes. I think he's just over half done there or something from what I'm hearing. Terry's busy putting anhydrous on, and we got Parker incorporating the granular we got spread on. So we got wheels going in all kinds of directions, and I think Kendall's job is manning the dryer because it's still going too. So yes, lots going on. Thankful for the beautiful sunny day today. Beans are dry, everything's good, and it's, yep. As much as we were needing the rain, it's nice to see sunshine again.
Well, Pieter's field's all done. Are you happy?
Oh yeah.
You're done.
This is I don't care about the money. This is pretty exciting.
Yeah, your first crop is now all in this truck. Pieter's done his beans, so we're gonna trailer this header over to where Daryl and Dylan are going, and get some of this dirt off. And then we'll put combines together and see what we can hammer off yet.
So when we're going in this field, you'll see that this field is a lot thinner. And I don't know if you can tell, but it looks like there's white in between. And so this field was in corn last year, and that's last year's corn stubble. So a couple different things. We'll talk probably more about that on the next field. But what I want to draw attention to here today is this field is thinner, and there's no doubt, but this is our lightest chunk of dirt we have on the farm, and with the little amount of rain that we had this year, it's actually shocking that we have anything of a crop here, never mind. Yeah, it's gonna be decent. Yeah, and I'm going to give credit to that to strip tilling on this field. We did not work it last fall. In fact, we didn't really work all of it this spring. We only did what we had to get it cleaned up. That in between the corn, we could drop, or we could get beans growing between the corn stubble, because again, this field was corn and not silage. It was full 10-foot tall corn last year, so there was a lot of stubble in here, and very, very little left now. But I'm thinking that because the stubble was there, too full, it stopped more snow for us over winter, which helped our moisture situation as best as it could. And the more important thing almost is that stubble helped as a barrier most of the year to be a whatever. It helped keep the wind from wicking the water, the moisture off at the top. It also wasn't worked, so the moisture wasn't dried out or the ground wasn't dried out that way. So again, this is not a bumper crop by no stretch. I'm not trying to fool anybody or make something out of something that's not, but all things considered, if we wouldn't have strip tilled this field, I think we would have seen large areas of this field that there'd be literally nothing, because it would have been blown out from the winds and whatever during the summer and that kind of thing. So really kind of neat to see how even on this field that the strip tilling has paid off.
Okay, I'm giving Parker some diesel and supper. He's been working in some fertilizer we got floated on yesterday. He's got this quarter section half done, a little bit more than half done, so. And Terry finished, Terry's been putting down some anhydrous and he finished the first half section and he's on to the next quarter. So as of right now, we have 80, we have 480 acres of anhydrous or fertilizer worked into the ground. And yeah, so it's a good start. Anhydrous was hard to come by this year. We weren't getting pricing and any of that kind of stuff, so we decided to book some urea and get it floated on just to make sure that we did have fertilizer that we could put in the ground. And so we're doing a bit of both. We're doing 1,000 acres of urea along with our there'll also be our canola blend in there as well, and we're doing about 2,000 acres of anhydrous. So that's a good start. First day to do 480 acres. That's yeah, and we're not done yet. So give Parker some food. He's in there eating with Lindsay. Give him some diesel and he should be good for the night. Well, or evening. I'm not that hard, not that much of a slave driver.
Hey, we are back to combining in the dark. Amazing how short our days are this time of year. But we moved to the next field here. The dirt's a little heavier, and right away the yield is up.